All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Ivy's Gaming Channel. We are on cycle 16, day 1. When we left off, we had just finished the drought. The water is coming in. Beavers will be happy. We've lost some crops. Not all of them. We haven't lost all of our trees, that's for sure. Let's see. Some of these will come back. They are drying, and if we can get water to them fast enough, they will be okay. Some of these things have died, and that's okay as well. While I'm thinking about that, we wanted to put more cattails in here, so, you know, those have died, so it's easy enough to go over those. Let's see, these carrots haven't died yet. Let's see if we can... It's not going to let us put tomatoes in there yet. All right, well, let's get started and see what happens. Let's make sure we have our gates open. Pretty sure I did that last time. All right. Last time we also forgot to unpause our water pump, so that's kind of top priority for us. We definitely don't want to forget that again. We're gonna lose some more crops, but that's okay. So, one of the other things we were looking at while the beavers are kind of working away was trying to figure out a way to construct this into a multi-layer complex. We're going to try to make everything just kind of low priority. We don't need them building that just yet. Hopefully they build some of these warehouses. That would be really, really helpful. Water's coming in. We have 12 jobs now without beavers. That has had a lot of that. We had a lot die a whole day. 3 today? Like, we went from having like 72 beavers. We just seemed to lose like a short amount of time. The district center we expect won't have any, so we're missing one there. And we're missing all of those. So 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 10. That's 11. And so we just lost half of our haulers. And that's almost why I would want to get a few more apartments and get this figured out. So water's coming in. Crops are coming back. You can see some came back. But all of these potatoes pretty much died. They'll get to it. Our water is okay. So we're good on all that. And then we're just about to start producing power here once this stops over and starts. Double check this, make sure that's closed. Yep. All right. So that's starting to overflow. Starting to get some movement. There we go. All right. All right, so those beavers get back to work. We did lose some wheat, but it's not that big of a deal. You know, all the wheat died. All of that died. I'm wondering if we want anything else over here to grow. I mean, we don't really need to do more food. Trying to think what we would even mess with over here, or if that'd be worth it. There we go. We're getting a lot of power now. How do we look on power? More than enough. So we really just need batteries at some point, and that'll keep us going throughout. Clean up. Potato. They need to get rid of, or get these carrots harvested. As they harvest them, that'll be good. Let's try to keep an eye on stuff while we focus on this. If we do that double, it's one lower anyway. Is that right? Yeah, because that's one lower. That double. So let's put all the doubles on. So now we can see where our doubles are. We have the same doorway planned, right? So in this case, we could leave the warehouse, put a single house here. But we put it on the inside there, just like we did on that. So let's go through because we will need platform. So single platform there, and that matches. So this is exactly the same thing we have here. Let's take a look. I want to get rid of these just for a minute. So wait. We're deleting the platforms just so we can have a look at what. So the idea, again, we don't have dynamite, so there's some things that we just can't quite do yet. Cool. So let's get rid of that. We got rid of the med bed. If you see, we have this here that goes up. It's not really connected to anything, but it could be. And if we do connect it, then we have that and that. So you can see here we have a path that goes through. So that should be, and that there. So now we have connection here and connection here. And what that does is that's very similar to what we have on the ground floor, where this could go out and that could go. So the question is, oh yeah. All right, so on the other side is where we have the rooftop terrace, but we're not doing a rooftop terrace here. This is just flat. So we does it need it? That's perfect. This looks like it's perfect. That, yeah, all this is exactly what we would expect to see. You have this one layer down, this one layer down, so that's fine. So a rooftop terrace would go on. And because we have plenty of food, like we could do 4 rooftop terraces very, very easy. And then if we put like a roof here and a roof here, it like covers the whole area. So let's take a look and see. well-being rooftop terrace right there. Instead of this one being a warehouse, that would be a rooftop terrace. And same with this. So now we're really doubling up our rooftop terrace. Now, what that means is that's the ground floor. So we need another layer of these. And is that high enough? So if we put a double, if we do a double right here, you can see that stretches us out. So we have to use stairs here in order to get up to where we be. Let's see what that looks like. So that is a double, and then we need a double there. Where originally it was a single, but that's because ground floor. Let's do this side because it's already done, and we'll just delete that for now. I'm still leaving just this one rooftop terrace because, you know, we want to see what it's going to look like, but we still want them to have something while they're working on it. Yeah, that one doesn't need to go through anymore. I guess while we're thinking about it. So those... let's go ahead and unlock that. Just to see what we have to play with. Okay, okay. Well, still need the room for... Trying to think where one would go. Like if we did a triple lodge here. I'm gonna remember that. But yeah, and then we wouldn't be wasting this space. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of... I mean, 35 log. Again, 3, so 12. You're getting 9. So 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 12, that's 36. So it's like you save 1 log by... So that there. Okay. And the reason why we're doing it a little bit this way is because, you know, like I said, you don't need those platforms going through. So it's trying to figure out how you're going to get everybody in here. I think that might be a good for the diagonal. Don't know that I want that here. I like this little step down. And you can see there, that one's taken care of. That one's gonna stay on top of a warehouse. Everything out, make sure nobody's sick. We have 13 jobs, 13 vacancies, because we have a lot that dying. But that's not our fault. They're just old age. Ground level, so and that one walks through. Have that. Need to go up to. Let's get this path done. So we know we need 2 here. And we need 2 there. Except we can't use that. We need a sink. That destroyed. We can put a set of stairs in here. Alright. Now we're up that. We need to do the same in this corner. So yeah, have to have a single and a single. 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 Double. The question is, where are we going to put this next set of steps? Because we need that to be a path to get in here, right? Yeah. Because that's going right in that double. But we also need to get up to here so we can get into the again, if that is our ground level, then this is where we put our square, right? Nope, not that one. All right, that's that, and then that. Okay. So now to get up to this one, I think we can do it from here. Put in a double, right? And then another double, right? And then should be a single. That correctly. Put in the path here. Stairs. Path. Oh, look at that. Alright, so we're gonna pause that one. We're gonna pause that one. We would like this one built. We can get that built. We can build everything else. That lodge, pause. This lodge, pause. that one we can build so we can get this. All right. Yeah, that worked really well. So 2, 2, 1. All right. So here we put in a 1. And then another one. And then we put in a 2 there. And another single. And we need to remove this. Because we need that like we have over here. Really, really difficult to figure out where I need to be. How did that? Okay, so we need steps there. I feel like I screwed something up and I didn't quite notice why. I messed that one up too. Yes. So we don't need to. Can't use that yet. Alright. Trying to get into some of these areas. And maybe we just can't. Well, that worked, but it's still, we have to get from this level to this level. Let's use the tools we have in play. Alright, so that's what we have. Tall, short, tall, short, tall, short, tall, short. And we go up one level to that. So that can't be our ground level look. Pretty difficult. So this work, lower, upper. Should be the diagonal of that. Like, at what point am I gonna actually demolish something that I still... And we did. We did. Get those built. Get thing on the... That is ground. So we're pretending that we're working off of ground level at the top. But that, well, down at one. The problem with that is the way we were getting in at this level. So like that triple may not work for us there. That may be part of what's caused the problem. But then again, over here, you know, this single isn't working for us either. Really just building steps that can go to here, but we're not traveling around. So we need the steps here. Ground level. Alright. So that's the level we need. And then we also have to... That's like a pretend ground level. I think the problem is, how are we getting up that? And maybe the answer is the center to get up, go out, right? I mean, that's what we're doing here anyway. Use this. Pause that. I can't use this. I want to pause that. They don't count as buildings that the beavers can use anyway. How are we on water? Amazing. How are we on log? Great. How are we on food? Perfect. So we have 8 babies. We do still have 13 jobs that are not taken. Should be holler. Tapper shack, nobody in there. I mean, you don't have anything to do, and why not? Because you're full. So if we just pause that, maybe he'll go, yeah, we got somebody working. hypertech. What is this? Full of spatterdock. Full of chestnuts. Full of potatoes. Like, so much. That's going to be dandelion. Build it. Are they building any of these? Love to know what they're currently working. That can't even be reached. Full of haulers, full of builders. Okay. But what are you building? What? Everything's 0%, so it's not being built. Are they just like hauling stuff around and that's it? Huh. Alright. Let's see what some of these are doing. Carrying wood. So. These are not prioritized by haulers. These should be doing most of their own hauling. So that's fine there. Yeah, they're just like not building anything. Let's see what the builders are. Oh, you're working on sleeping. The campfire. Did some time on top of the thing. Went home. Stuff? No, it's not done either. Yeah, it's so bizarre how sometimes they just don't seem to do much of it. We'll watch this little guy and see where he's going. He's really happy. Oh, they actually put those warehouse. Okay, so they've been working on those warehouses. Like, that's pretty good news. Look at all that pine resin. Yeah. Now they're gonna start. No explosives to put in, but they can start putting in here. Which means this will be a great warehouse and we can get rid of stuff like that. That. So we're gonna set that to empty. We're gonna set the gears to empty. We have a better place for them to hold more. The planks are fine. Pile is not. So we are back. I had to go help my wife for a little bit. She was having problems with the mixer. I had placed the gear, but I think the motor's going out. What we've done is when I thought we were recording, we see that these are all going well. We are emptying out that one, so done. We don't need any pine in there. This one, we don't need any gears. Our gears are over here. So we're going to turn on this and make this a high priority for logs and plank, which will allow us to get rid of these. And if we get rid of those, then we can put in more industrial and possibly put our battery tower over here. So in the meantime, they should be working on these soon. That's going to be really good. We still have 12 jobs that aren't done, and a lot of old age. A lot of beavers dying of old age. So back to this. conundrum. So the question is, how do we get up to there? And are we better off doing singles or double? You know, because that's how that works. And we just put stairs down to here. Boom. And we go up to there. But we can't do that because we need a single and a single. Because we need that and that. So how do we get in there? Well, if we put a double here, then we put a stair there. And how are we getting up to that? We're getting up to that here. Man, I just cannot see a way of doing those levels unless we do a center. Put a center in, like just like a center tower. Because those two are fine, actually. Oh no, that one's not. And it's because we put them on the outside. Like, we could have easily put those on the inside. Like, it's not gonna matter. Like, it would have been fine. Need this way in. That's that. Alright, so here's the problem with it. Is here we can put this flat on the ground. Those stairs. But we don't have a way to do that from here. So, like, they're running through that spot. Through this. We don't have a way of making that a thing. Although... No. Alright, so if we did a single here, we know we need that. If we do a single here, that helps. Trying to figure out how I'm getting to all of it. Alright, so we can't put stairs there, really. And we need a double here if we're going to do this. So that's a path. Path in. We have a drought approaching in 3 days. So now we're into the sun. But not really. And they're definitely able to run through the way it's set up. Problem is getting in. Because here's a path right here. But we can't use it for anything. Go up. So come up here, we go around. This side needs something else. So that's like I'm trying to make this as compact as I can without like, totally messing things up. Do you have an idea? Okay. We're gonna take all these out. We're gonna try something. Alright. So that's where we need to get. That's where we are. Get rid of that path. Oh no. Oh. I was like, he's trapped. No, you can just walk there. We need a path up to this level. And by this level, I mean we want that to be at, like at the ground. So the idea that I'm trying right now is I'm trying to make it a pretend ground floor. And then we can see where we should add. You can see now we can put in a path here. Do a double here. Stairs here. And what we'll do is we have to have it that, so that goes up. And now we see that, so that's our new. And if we do it on the other side, similarly, put in a double here. And then we put in stairs. So that gets us into that. That gets us to get over to here. I think we could do a double path, another double path. So that gets us into those. And now a double here. Like you have to have a double. Can't do do it there. But we put in singles. Now we have all the paths. Single, 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 single. I don't know that we even need the double on this. So now we just need to get, so goes up, get in there. How's this? So if we take out that path, put in stairs, now we have this. Put paths. And that path to get there. Single. Single. Oh, did need the double. 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 And after that. After that. Remove that path. There. Look at that. And single. And then path. Alright. So the drought has started. That means we need to take a look at the water flow. They have not built those yet. Done. We're gonna keep that in as well. I want to see. Does that flow? No, it doesn't. Oh, look at that. They're coming to clean this up. Finally. That's a really good team. It's 10. Who's the builder? Yeah, that's actually going to work out well, I think. There's none that don't have a road to them. Except for the ones that haven't really been built yet. I do want to take a look at this. Let's go. Yeah, that's built, so that'll go in to there. We can put the other double, and we're good to go. Did we not put well-being? Yeah, we have a rooftop terrace. Wait, thought for sure we put them up. All right. So rooftop terrace, build it. So they'll have to build all these paths and stuff. Sure. Yep. That lodge is paused. Let's build this, but then pause. And then once we get all of these built, oh, you know why else they're cleaning up all this mess? They're cleaning up all the mess because we have our underground piles ready to rock. Empty. I wonder. Did we? Yeah, we set these up. I think one of. Yeah, that's for berries. So that'll be the next thing they build. Center, fine. First mill. That's power. Calling post has no beaver. Observatory on Africa. Again. So we're having a lot die, and I haven't grown up yet. So that's okay. We have wind. We do have some wind, so let's set that up and get that done as well. While we have beavers hauling around and picking up stuff. I'm really happy that they're cleaning up, but I also want them to build. That's 10. We're missing one other beaver job. That one. Efficient farmhouse. So we have one beaver down by in the farmhouse. That's okay. Are these still growing and haven't been harvested? Can I tell them to harvest these? Tell them to uproot. Then Hyper up. Get some more taters. Nope. What? Yes. I want them to all of that. So, with that being done and in a really good position, maybe we look at some roof. I think that's a 4x4. Yeah. So you see when I put this, it covers all of it. That covers the... We could put a couple roofs on here, and they're like super stoked. Put a wind gauge up. They'll like that. They'll think it's pretty. Oh, little hedges. Those are cute. Beaver statues would be nice. So that's gonna like really increase how happy they are. I don't think we ever did the healer's hut. No, just a farmhouse. We do need to get a healer's hut up and running at some point. That'll really help. But in the meantime, things out here. Those good. Still building on that. Yeah, 5 days of drought. I don't know which I would prefer, a bad tide or a drought right now. Both of them shut off the water. There's not a lot I can do about it. I still need to do a reservoir somewhere. And I think we can definitely build up some kind of reservoir here, but it's going to take a lot of time. Especially if we talk about 12 logs per or 6 dirt. So I have to get into terraforming pretty soon. I do like seeing this. So we're gonna get rid of this because we don't need these right now anymore. That way. None. So that's all gone. We don't need any of that. Roads. That path. That path. So now let's talk about what we should be doing. We can put in water containers here and here. So let's put in a new path here. We will destroy that path. Get 2 in or no? Let's change that. So we're gonna have to start doing stuff for like catalyst and bad water. Do we have anyone working this yet? No. High priority. And really the idea is, now that this is figured out, we can prep for this one and do just like what we were doing. Build all these, and as they build, put them on pause. And anytime we need more beaver, we can just kind of open one up for... I want to get at least one of the rooftop terraces up and going. The beavers want it. They want some rooftop. Let's see, lots of grilled chestnuts. So yeah, this is probably the next thing that we need. It's food storage. But we do have a windmill going, which means we can work on wheat flour. Is it raw ingredients? So we'll have to have a storage spot for wheat flour. What do we have right now? That's just, oh, they're still, wheat flour is full. Ooh. Completely full. Okay. So unless we build ingredient store. So let's look at ingredient storage. Let's talk about warehouse. Talk about the so we need cattail flour, cattail root, chestnut. So that's like 8. Another 8 warehouses. We didn't hold any of those. Yeah, these 8 is everything except sunflower. Sunflower seeds we actually have 74. It's freaking amazing. I was not expecting to ever see us have that. They were pretty much eating those right when they came out. 4 days left on the drought. Oh, we need to pause this. We have 2,000 water. There's no reason we should be pausing that, which makes me really want to get the mod that automatically does that stuff. But we're still playing vanilla, no mods. So, free prisoner. Oh, took away the snap. It's not necessarily a bad thing. We don't have the works. And we're gonna put the hauling post near the warehouse. I don't want it set back. I'm gonna have to build a lot of platforms. Or set back. Build that back. Kind of hoping that I'd be able to get rid of that water container. One here. On the other spot. Like if we do this, one will be like water for the beaver boys. One will be bad water. We don't need antidote. Why are you storing antidote in? We will need bad water and extract. So that bad water. And then we need one more for extract. Get a few spots here. Do something with the, or we just move things around again. I don't know. I'm not even sure that I like that. So I'm just gonna move that. Delete these. I don't want them building it by accident. How much paper do we? 226. We are probably maxed out on paper. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get those been running. Pause that. Oh, you can see they're starting to build some steps and stuff. That is odd. That is odd. That is odd. They're snoring. But auto save. So like we can set this up to supply, and that supplies to other warehouses. So basically, they'll just put them in here in this underground pile. That is pretty much the ideal. And then what we'll do is set this up to a pane. We want everything a pane, at least for the warehouse. Probably the same for the. Did we set those up? And the reason why we're doing this is then this becomes like a centralized location. And that's just where they'll always get their material. Maybe put these are good. Okay. We have somebody working. And there is scrap metal. So our next thing is talking about how we're going to put in a smelter. So how are our treated? We probably use more treated. I don't know that we really any here. Still working pretty well. Let's see what this mine does. It needs a lot of stuff, and it goes gears and treated plank this to scrap. That will be important in the future, but we have so many areas for scrap. We have scrap here, scrap here, scrap here, scrap here, scrap there. So, like, we don't really need a mine just yet. .4 day left in the drought. Our water is 10th of the way. We are going to be fine for ourselves. We're not going to be fine for our crops. And that leads us to, does it make sense to start doing some irrigation? We can irrigate without dynamite. We just have to build levees and be smart about it. But we're not dangerous on food. Like, our food is set. And I think with them having other things to eat, that's why they're starting to not eat the sunflower seeds as much. I think I'm just going to change the sunflower seed here. Yeah. I think it, it just looks nicer if we put some sunflowers along this road here. Wait, don't anything. And might be a good spot to rub. Rub there and there. These are 500. We have 8,000 science now. So that's going to be helpful. A little beaver statue. Happy beavers. So why is it too far from a district? Because we haven't put in the step yet. When we get this step in, we just need somebody to come build it, wave their little wand. Now we need to talk about some better things for them to hang out. You know, they only have a couple rooftop terraces. They're gonna have more, so they'll be able to do a little bit. They'll have more options for hanging out. They do like this little fire pit. Why are you up it? Because you don't have any place to store all your stuff. Okay. And they are emptying that out. You don't have a place to store your stuff. That's going to be dandelion. It's done. Yeah, they really screwed the food these warehouses. Oh, look at that. So no water out there. You can see we still have water in here. Still have water in here. Probably not much, but we did make it through this drought. We are at basically a 10th of a tile. Looking good. Still haven't gotten to those yet. That's done. All right. Well, we made it through another cycle. We are at day 1 of this cycle on cycle 17. So that's where we are when we come back. When we come back, we need to talk about smelter. We have metal coming in now, so we'll smelt some. And then I think we're set for this tower. We need to get a tower built. If that means we have to put it over here or over here, whatever, we are building a tower. And realistically, like the lower we start to begin with, the better off we're gonna be. There is a build limit, and I think it's like really close to that. And we can only put platforms so high. So the lower we start to begin with, the better off it's gonna be for us. Only because we won't have to dig down that far. We're not quite too dynamite. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Leave a comment, hit that like button. Let me know if there's another game you'd like to see me try, but we're still doing pretty good. Only 17 cycles into this beaver town. So, all right. Well, thank you, everybody. Have a great day.